Okay, Evan, put down that whatever it is you had in your hand, beer, and let's get to our podcast. Hello and welcome to the Fifth Tile Live. We are back. Evan's back. We had a substitute last week, but Evan the man is back, and I'm so happy he's here. I
Well,
missed you.
thanks,
I
Jay.
missed you so much, pal.
I heard your guest was very handsome.
Yeah, Timmy
But
boy. Yeah, he's the handsomest. Yeah, we had Tim on from the Professional Casual Network. Great guy. He did a great job. But nobody could replace you, Evan.
oh,
Nobody.
thanks, buddy.
I don't care what they say.
Oof.
But here you
Oof.
are. No, so thanks for coming back. We've got some stuff we want to talk about. We're actually going to do another live play of a game. We got Splendor up today, and if you like what you see, we're actually selling it on the website, so you can check that out. It's on thefifthtrooper.com. We've got it at about a 20% discount on the website. We don't have them in stock, but we can have them in a few days. So if you order it, it'll be in next week, and we'll ship it right out to you. So yeah, so here we are. We're back. Weird transition, but I guess some sad news today. A member of our larger community has passed on. Klaus Tuber, I think is his name. Teuber. He is the developer of Settlers of Catan. Um,
Yeah.
Now, don't listen. It's sad to see someone go, but also he was 70, so it's not like it was like 30-year-old game
Yeah, yeah,
developer
yeah, yeah.
that
Yeah,
left
that's
the
fair.
world too early. I mean, 70 is still a little early, but he is 70, was 70, and yeah, it's sad to see people go, especially someone who had such a great influence on gaming in general.
Yeah, I mean Catan's a lot of people's first board game,
Yeah,
right? Like it's or first like r- saying real board game's not right. The first somewhat serious board game because
yeah,
usually it's like like Candyland, Monopoly, Clue, those kind of things. And those are board games, but like Catan's on a different level
yeah.
than those. And love it or hate it, I I don't like the game, but I'll always play it if someone says, "Hey, do you want to play Catan?" So it's a weird a weird stick, weird grudge. But no, that was sad. I
Yeah.
remember I was talking to you about today. I'm like, oh damn, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a bummer. So, we salute you. We did it. Wow, we
It's
did
just
it in
Vader League
sync.
season
That
8.
was good.
Almost like we do it a few times.
Oh my god. We didn't practice that at all. Man, nice job.
Hey, let me. Wait.
Hey,
Wait. Give me a high five, Jay. There you go. Hey, Jay off screen. Hey, thanks, Jay. Ah. But yeah, today we've got Splendor.
yep.
Shatterpoint was last week, and then I was thinking, what's like a board game? So Jay and I were talking, like, well, we want to play a game on live stream, and TTS is great, but I generally prefer it when a game has its own game. I know it's weird to say that, but when a game is not like mimicked in TTS, but it's its own
Yeah.
like its own thing. So we're looking around like, oh hey, I'm a huge Splendor fan. Love Splendor. Have you ever played, Jay?
No.
Oh,
Maybe.
oh okay.
Not it wasn't it wasn't rememberable.
Okay.
Memorable? Rememberable. I'm
Rememberable.
not rememberabling it right now.
That's fair. Um, so it's to go over it real quick. You're like, I don't know who you're supposed to be playing. That's the one part. I think you're like a gem entrepreneur or something. And then what you do is you're gonna on your turn you can either take two of these chips that we'll show in a second, or you can buy a land, and lands either give you victory points or they give you discounts on your next purchase. And it's just who can get to the victory points at the end. I think it's like 15
Yeah.
is what a standard game is. So once you see the board out, it'll make sense. And when
Yep.
like two or three turns go by, because turns are like one thing and you're done, you'll pick it up real quick. But I like the game a lot because once two people really know what they're doing, really know Splendor, a game finishes in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you just
Whoa.
then you just re-rack and do it again. Like
Yeah.
you just keep re-racking, and then like
All
I
right.
have very fond memories of like on a summer day playing with my friends, just playing Splendor over and over and over again. We'll listen to like radio, like it was really that kind of locked in for me. So this is going to be a favorite of mine, I think.
All right.
Though the app kind of sucks so far.
Yeah. So I was telling Evan, like, so Evan and I made the decision to do this, and he's like, "Oh, it's on Steam. It's really easy." Okay. So I get it, and it like, I'm like, what is this, 1995? Like, what is going on with this app? And then like the music is like
Just blasting,
blasting
just
in my headphones.
blasting.
Like I couldn't even hear Evan, and I'm like, how do you turn the music down in this? Like, for I was telling Evan, I was getting like I felt like a truly an old man because I'm just like yelling at my
uh,
technology. Like
Technology.
this is the first time in a while that something's made me just like yell at the screen because I'm just like it's making no sense, and I'm just like, why are you doing this to me right now, you piece of crap? So here we are. But before we get to that, let's talk about real quick about some other games that we are playing or planning on playing.
Oh yeah.
Evan, I know you invested in a game that you are currently putting together and painting. What's that game?
Oh God. Yes. I say that with like such disdain. I don't really mean it like that. It's so the game's called Dead Zone, and it's also Corey from the Inglorious Blasters, like a friend, Legion podcast. We were walking around Adepticon
He
together,
may be
and
a
he's
friend of yours, but he's no friend of mine. No, go
well,
ahead. I'm just kidding.
yeah. I
Sorry.
just I
Sorry.
just wanted to say something. He's we're walking around. He's like, "Yo, you gotta check out Dead Zone. It's my favorite sci-fi skirmish game. Period." And I'm like, "Okay." He plays a lot. I trust his opinion.
Yep.
So we went over there, explaining the game, and I'm like, "Yeah, this sounds pretty good." It uses like squares, so it's placed on a 2x2, and it's all kind of squared off. And like, so when you're moving, you just go 1, 2.
Okay.
Like it's not no range rulers or
Yeah.
anything. Your range is 3. You shoot 3 blocks. The train's all built to fit in the squares.
Oh.
I don't have any on me right now in my build room. Uh, but I do have some of the real reason I got in is they make you. There's no way you can see these probably, but they're space skaven. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, they're vermin. So I'm like, oh wait, I could play. I've always wanted space skaven in 40k. Uh, so I said, oh word. And so he's like, yeah, and the starter set's this, and I'm like, the starter set, I think retailed at 130. It came with 2 factions, each with a resident hero, and then the rats got 10 miniatures and humans got 10. And then it came with all the terrain too, like
Hmm.
and a map to play. It came with everything. Like it was very cool. So Jay and I will probably be doing a live play when I get everything done. But yeah, it's been like honestly since I got back from Depticon, I took like a week off from doing anything miniature related, and then it's just been my like current life goal
Hmm.
to get these like I've
Yeah.
got 3 rats out of a billion painted, and I gotta get the train. I got the train built. I gotta get that painted. But you should have seen me, Justin. My like my 3 season room. I had like a cigar in my mouth. I just had like smoke down, just head down, like staring at something that wouldn't fit together. Just like I looked like a broken man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I kind of
Perfect.
was.
Yeah, so Evan and I are signing up for so mine is Marvel Crisis Protocol. So I'm doing the Evan thing where I'm kind of forcing myself into it by signing up for an event. That's an LVO qualifier apparently. So I'm like, whatever. Yeah, so it was funny. I was talking to Tim about it, who was on last week's cast, and he's our MCP expert friend, and so I was like, yeah, so I don't know what to play, so I'm just gonna play Avengers because I like Avengers. He goes, yeah, they're really good. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Like, I had no idea, the meta or what was going on,
Yeah,
but yeah, apparently Avengers is good. So, probably not what I'm gonna play though, because I'm gonna play like. I want to be in the movies, so I'm gonna do more of the MCU lineup. That's my goal, anyways. Um, so I'm frantically like getting all my MCP stuff together to be ready for that tournament in a couple weeks.
you know it's funny you say that. I've got mine right here because I also signed up for that tournament. So I got my Gru. I've got a
Yeah.
bunch of I only play Guardians of the Galaxy. Uh I bought them because they were one of the first factions that came out and they're my favorite movies in the MCU. So I bought them and they were dog water when they came out. They were so bad.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wow, this game sucks. because I didn't realize they were that bad. I just thought maybe I was bad or I wasn't having fun. So like I was getting trounced, and I'm like, man,
That's funny.
this game's not a good time.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about winning isn't my only objective, but when you get like tabled like every game you play, you're just like, okay, Hulk's here. Oh boy, there goes everybody, right? Or Thanos, when he came out, he had this big like blast move that he could spend all his power on. He one shot like four of my guys, and I'm like, man, we're both having a good time, right? Yeah, I'm really having a great time. So
Yeah.
but they got reworked, so they're good now. And then Beta Ray Bill and Agent Venom
Hmm.
are Guardians of the Galaxy members now too. So I
Nice.
have a full 10.
Yeah.
And I only take the Guardians cards. I don't
Oh,
take
nice. Yeah.
I don't even care like about if they're better. I'm just like, nope, that's just Guardians of the Galaxy. It's in.
Yeah, right now, the lineup I'm toying with is I don't even think I have a full 10. I have Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, Captain Marvel. I'm gonna put in there, and then
Okay.
I've got to come up with three more. And so maybe Wolverine and Spider Man. I know that's not really movie, but I just like them.
Well,
And
Hugh Jackman was in things
yeah,
like
so I got seven, I think, and I've got to figure out what my other three are. But I'm pretty sure I put everything together, and I painted at least five of those so far. So I've just got to get the rest together and
oh
finish
yeah,
the
I'm
painting.
missing one of my. There was a not Valkyrie. The Asgardian female, a Valkyrie who was with the Guardians for a little while. I don't
Oh
remember her
yeah,
name. I don't know where her model is. Like I haven't played.
perfect.
So
Yeah,
Jay and I had like bought in pretty heavy to the game
yep,
right before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened, and then we didn't ever play. Just
right. Yeah,
you
I
know,
actually spent a good chunk of the pandemic building an MCP table that we've literally
you've
never
got a
played
great
on.
table. That
Oh,
table's
thanks.
very cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's I feel like we've talked about this a lot, but just because I've done so many podcasts this week, because by the way, we're coming out with a brand new podcast about Dungeons and Dragons Onslaught. That'll be out tomorrow. Uh, but yeah, I it's Evan brought it to my attention that like, yeah, man, why don't you just work on tables more? Like, you seem really passionate about that, and I am. I just love building terrain. I really, it's like my favorite thing to do. I'm all right at it, and so like, you
Yeah,
know,
honestly, I want to talk. So while we're here, I want
yeah.
to talk to you about that.
All right.
So I've got two projects I want to do for a Nova Capital Palette.
Okay.
I want to do my a Liberty Prime,
Ooh, yeah.
the because he's that big, like he's huge.
Yeah.
He's the base is like that. So he's gonna be my standalone miniature. I think I might get some cool points because no one's put him in yet. I've never seen him at any painting
Mm.
competition. He's just holding the nuclear bomb like a football. I think it's rad. So I got to work on that. But I would like to do a diorama, and I think you're the guy to talk to
All
about
right.
making. Because if anyone's ever seen in the posting Jay's swamp board from Malifaux, it could be for anything. It's gorgeous, but
Oh,
like
thanks.
making a cool base for something, I think I think you're the guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause that'd be. I've seen some Star Wars like Legion uh dioramas, but I haven't seen one that really like was like wow. Like
Mm.
some of the 40K ones people do are like they don't even look like dioramas, right? They look like
Right.
something the company made and just put out.
Yeah.
Uh but the I would like to do a Hoth one. I think that'd be cool. Have Ellie Luke on top of a
Yeah.
broken airspeeder, and then like maybe looking down upon stormtroopers coming or something.
That would be cool. Yeah, I would definitely love to work on that. Did I tell you my idea for a display board I want to do when I get the Ewoks? So
No.
okay, so back in the '80s, there was a Star Wars cartoon about the Ewoks, and C-3PO and
Oh,
R2-D2 were all in it, right?
yes. Yes.
So I have somewhere around here. I think Jeremy or somebody had bought me at like an auction the VHS display for that
Oh,
cartoon,
yeah.
and there's like an Ewok village with a bunch of Ewoks walking around, and so I think I'm gonna custom like build that to the back and have that be my display board and like have all my Ewoks on there and just
Oh,
be
that's
like,
cool.
yeah. And then the other funny thing, I know this isn't really a Legion podcast, but just something really funny. So on the Scoundrels, I'm really excited about Ewoks, but like on the Scoundrels, we're looking at their little symbol, and I'm like, oh, it looks like a teardrop, right? And I think it's somebody like pointed out, of course, because people always point out stuff they don't get the joke, but like somebody pointed out that, oh no, it's a like a spear, point of a
Yeah.
spear, and I go, okay. But anyways, on the Scoundrels, I made the joke that it looked like a teardrop because they're from the Woods prison, and so I think on all my Ewok units, I'm gonna paint a teardrop under each one of their eyes, like a tattooed teardrop because they're stone cold killers.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
So
killed someone in jail, right?
yeah,
That's the
so that's my whole spiel on Ewoks. But yeah, I'm very excited about those for sure. So and playing MCP, and I really think Evan, you were onto something with the just what you did with Malifaux and. Some other games where, like, if you guys haven't heard us talk about this, Evan just basically like signs up for tournaments. He's like, "Yeah, I got the gist of this game," and then he just goes. He tells his opponent, like, "Hey, if you teach me how to play this game, I'll give you the W." And so, like,
yeah.
so I was just like, "That's really interesting," because I think that will propel me to like or encourage me to like learn the game and really try to play, and put like a
Yeah.
time clock on it, right? um so yeah, I've definitely got to get a couple of MCP games in, and I know they have a really good TTS mod, so
They have
I'll probably
a
try to
sick
get somebody to
TTS mod. Yeah.
play that on there with me. So
Yeah, no, because I've actually got a full board. I did Algar. Oh, I didn't check my thing. So I've got my suitcase. It's like a not a suitcase. It's a toolbox just full of all my MCP stuff, and I bought a Milano, like a toy
oh yeah, yeah,
Milano.
I think I have that.
Oh, oh, you do? Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I
Uh,
have that. I have that in with my city terrain.
I got really excited. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I
Yeah.
this first time I'm hearing this news because I thought I lost it or someone
Oh,
took it.
no,
Okay,
no,
so all
you
right.
brought it over because when we were gonna play, you're like, "Well, I want my ship here," and I'm like, "All right." And so you brought it over, and we were gonna set it up on the board, and then I don't think we ever played. And I was like, "Well, take your ship back." You're like, "No, just keep it. We're gonna play here someday." That was 2 years ago. It's literally
Okay.
like,
Whoa, man! Because I opened my box and it was gone. I'm like, well, before I panic or get like upset, I'll just like
yeah, it's here.
ask people who've played. So you got okay.
So the
So I've,
problem with I don't know if it's a problem, but one of the things Evan does, which is hilarious, is he comes over here and he just leaves stuff here, and then he goes like, I think I have all your unmatched stuff. I
you
think
do
like I
just
had your Han Solo jacket for like 2 years. Like he
yep.
just like he comes over and he's like, yeah, I'll be back for that, and then we literally both forget about it and just like move on with our lives. And so like
Yep.
I'll like start cleaning and organizing stuff, and then be like, oh hey, there's Evan's thing. Like there's here's all Evan's unmatched stuff. Wow.
Dude, hey, you know what's wild about that match stuff I left there? So that Bruce Lee
Yeah.
that I left you is out of print. And it's like $150 now for that thing.
Ah, well, so you'll soon be seeing that on my eBay account. No, I
Yeah.
don't know. Evan, no, you didn't have Bruce Lee here. I don't know where that one went. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I never saw Bruce Lee. I just paid I think I paid 80 to get I love Unmatched. Actually, that
Yeah.
pile behind me on top of my things all the Unmatched stuff that's not at Jay's. And then it's I paid like 80 to get a Deadpool because he's some of the characters they get, they can only print once.
Right.
And so if the when it's gone, it's gone. But there is some really great resources online that you can like look at all the cards and stuff. So you can kind of like make you can print to play your own
Mm.
if it's just gone, you can't get it. Also, one of the games on our list to play is the digital unmatched game because that's pretty good and it's new. And then
Yeah.
I love unmatched, so I'll play it. But yeah, it's like some of the stuff for the game is becoming collector just because they lose the rights.
Oh yeah.
So it's
That's
a very strange like idea that like you you buy it when it comes out, like the two Jurassic Park, like they're
yeah.
if you can see my hand. So for the
Doot, doot,
audio listeners, I'm
doot, doot, doot,
pointing
doot. He's just
yeah,
doing doot doots.
uh pointing at the back of my room. The like Jurassic Park ones, there's like InGen versus the Raptors, so it's Muldoon, and he sets traps and the Raptors come at him, and the other one's Sadler and Malcolm versus the T-Rex.
Mm.
And it's really cool. In the cards, all the art is done by uh art was done by movie like there's a company they contracted that does movie posters.
Mm.
That's how they got the rights to Jurassic Park because they had the rights to Jurassic Park to the movie posters. So they're all art's great. but they could just lose those rights someday, and the Jurassic Park has just become like lost media. Is what the roundabout way of me trying to get to that was. It's kind of weird. It's the only game I've heard of like that didn't like.
Yeah.
Normally, when they lose the rights, they go out of business. Not just like, oh yeah,
Well,
whatever.
but
Deadpool just can't be made. Who
yeah,
cares?
but the way the model is for that game is each set it adds on to the core of the game. So it's
Yeah.
like, so if you do lose rights to a character, it's like, yeah, no big deal.
Yep.
We just keep moving on and come up with another one. But
Yeah, because most everything they do is public domain. Like
yeah.
there's the last expansion was two. They do like a Marvel line and they do their own line, but they can be mixed.
Oh,
You're crazy. Teen Spirit, which was like Squirrel Girl, Cloak and Dagger,
yeah,
and Miss Marvel. But then the one I was really interested in was it's called Houdini versus Genie. So it's Houdini versus a genie,
yeah,
oddly enough. But yeah, it's just cool. Like it's like
yeah.
I'm more interested into these like open source characters than I am licensed ones, just because it's a neat idea.
Right. Yeah, like Sinbad and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like Sinbad gets stronger the more tails he's been on. Like that's awesome. Like
So, something interesting, I think next year, unless Disney, which they may, but Steamboat
oh
Willie is going to go up for onto public domain. So that would be that would be crazy.
man, that's a tough one because Winnie the Pooh went public domain, and the only thing anyone's done with it's that awful, like not even fun, bad slasher movie or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Winnie Pooh, what, Love and Blood and Honey or
Oh,
whatever.
no
Like
idea. Yeah.
it's like yes, I'm all for like ideas that old should be public, right? But also they're doing a pretty good job with Mickey and Winnie the Pooh. Like maybe it's okay to keep Mickey like
It's
that.
it's a
I don't
weird
know.
concept to me. And I suppose I'll never specifically have to worry about it. But like I couldn't imagine like a piece of my art. But I mean Walt's dead, right? So I guess he
Yeah.
doesn't really care. It's just odd that somebody's art or creation eventually just becomes everybody's property at some point. It's like, huh. Um,
Yeah,
I kind of
I
care about it, but only because I'm alive. So I suppose when I'm
yeah,
dead, I
yeah.
won't care. So
You know what, Jay? Things will be a lot better when you're gone,
yeah,
man. You won't have to worry about
oh,
like
things will be a lot better
anything,
when I'm dead.
What
That's for
you
sure.
could take that
Thanks,
two
Evan.
ways. The
Thanks,
way I
Evan.
meant was you'd enjoy being gone, but not okay.
You heard it here,
uh
folks. Evan says things will be a lot better when I'm dead. So
the
great,
future Jay or
great,
past Jay,
great,
edit
great,
this
great,
out if you
great, 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 great. All right. On that lovely note, why don't we play
come
some
on.
Splenda?
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you did. You meant it how you said it. All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right. So basically, this is the Splendor game in a weird window that doesn't get any bigger. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit play. We're going to do an online game. I'm connecting, please. Sorry, this online game is not available anymore. Okay. We tried to
okay.
play one, but I took too long to do it. And so, Evan, okay, enter. All right. The game of Hoth or Bust, and that is capital TFT123, Evan.
Okay. We just set our password over to anybody can get in.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about
Yeah,
it.
well, they're not wishing me dead.
Come on. Come on.
All right, so I guess it's my turn. I'm first. So I need to pick gems, right?
So what you do is the look at card you want to try
Yep.
to buy.
Yep.
The number is you get that, right? Like it's
Yeah, I think. The
okay,
top is the
so
number, the things, there's something with those things. All right, I'll figure it out. All right,
okay.
I'm going to go with, let's see, I'm going to go with one green. Oh, I can just take. Okay, great. One green, a
Yep, you
red.
could take two.
Or I could take two green, or I could take one of
One of
each
two different.
of
Yep.
three, right? Okay.
Yep.
I kind of remember this. Okay, so I got that. I guess I end my turn now, or no? I can buy that, which I did, or that. Which one do I want? I want. I'll buy that one. Okay. I think I did the right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what you did is you one of the three actions of Splendor. One is take three.
Yep.
Another is buy, and the last one is pull up one of the cards to your hand and then get a gold. Golds are wild.
Yep.
So it looks like you did the gold pull and get a gold.
I did something. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll do. Oh wow, the sticker goes pretty quick, huh? All right.
Yeah, you better hurry up. It'll kick you out and it'll put a bot in there in your place.
Okay, so I just picked three.
Yep.
So I picked what I'm looking at is I took a white, a blue, and a green, added to my thing in front of me, and I'm gonna try to. Now he sees me pick that up, and he knows I'm probably shooting for that ruby mine there in the lower left.
Yeah.
And when Jay, the gem in the upper right of each of the cards gives you a discount on your next purchase.
Ah, gotcha.
So if I buy that ruby mine, everything that requires a red is gonna be one less for me.
Oh.
One less red for me.
Right.
So if I buy the ebony, everything I buy that wants an ebony will be one less cheaper for me.
Gotcha.
So there's some strategy to like what you pick.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a lot of chocolate. I am on the chocolate train.
Chocolate ebony.
You don't tell me what I'm getting. So I could pick three. I could draw a card, or I could pick one of these people. Right? Can I
Yep,
do that
you
too?
trade in your coins for
Yeah.
those people. So
So I have 2 coins, and these are all cost 3. Okay. Well, I should probably start picking.
oh, I see what you're doing. You did the 2 goal. Okay,
Yeah.
so you should just start grabbing gems.
Yep. Understood. All right.
Well done.
I just grabbed some gems, everybody. I did it. Yeah. Games like this are interesting. It's for me like anything that's kind of like easy to pick up, uh, and quick to play. Like that's my sweet spot. If it's outside of like a Legion or like a tabletop game, because I think most of us would agree. There's only room in your life for like one long form game that takes an entire like. It's hard to play multiple games that like. Oh, Saturday I'm at this convention. I'm only going to be playing this game, and then Sunday
Yeah.
at this convention I'm only going to be playing this game. And so it's just really tough. Uh, it's just really tough. So
No, dude, it's a lot. Like I building all this train and models for Dead Zone. It's like I built. I'm on my lunch. I'm painting, right?
right,
Like I don't even have like a deadline for it. I'm just doing it because I want to get it done because I got to get the Arena Rex stuff painted. Then we were talking about getting into Conquest, so then that's got to be all built and painted.
right.
Uh, and then because it's a few things. One, I think if we're going to be playing it a lot like on stream, I feel there's some of the pageantry of having the
Mm-hmm.
painted model is you want it there. I need a blue and a what, we'll take a how dare you.
I just clicked my lady to say hum.
So you
That
want to get it all
sounded
done,
dirty.
but
I clicked my lady and she said hum. What do I want to do
hmm,
now?
uh
Probably this one.
look, pick up for what you want. Yeah, there you go. Get those discounts. All right,
Yeah,
I want that one.
that's what I'm doing.
So to Splendor, there's you can on your turn you can pick up 3 different colors or 2 of 1.
Mm-hmm.
You can either do that or you can buy a card from the middle or you can pull a gold, which are wild, and you pick up one of the cards to add to your hand. You can have 3 cards in your hand. The benefit to doing that is you can save one you want to buy for yourself later, or you can stop an opponent from if you're seeing what they're picking up to buy, you can kind of like
Yeah.
we used to call it like hate drafting, right? So
Yeah.
hate draft it back. Oh, free, yeah, sweet. Um, so there's a lot of like when you look at it originally, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on, but there actually is, and it's one of my favorite uh like quick games. Though I think my new favorite like airport slash between games game is Star Wars collectible card game, or not collectible card game, but Star Wars deck building game.
Oh yeah, so
That's really
good.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I need white and red. What am I missing here? Black. Oh, black. Nope, got black.
Yeah, I got a game of that in earlier today. That was good. I like that game. It went much longer than the game we played on here, which was
Oh,
crazy.
really?
Yeah, yeah. It just kept getting like capital ships and like blocking out, the
Yeah.
base, and it was wild.
Yeah, Rebels, the way they win really is they get Leia A, who just like you get a free buy every time you play her from the row, which is insane. Uh, but they need to make you discard your hand,
Mm,
and then once you discard, you don't have those big ships to keep playing, because those big ships are how the Empire stays in.
right. Yep. I have no idea what I'm doing, Evan. I've got 3 cards. I'm not sure
So,
what that
oh, you
means.
keep picking them up. Eventually, you'll. That's like because you're taking the gold. So, uh, let's see, click. So so you've got a blue discount, a black discount, a red discount, a green discount.
Yep.
So you want to be looking at that top row,
Yep.
and how are you going to get those discounted for yourself where you can buy them before me?
I don't know.
And then you buy these little ones, and then eventually once you get the little ones going at the bottom, you can start picking up the 2 row for like almost free because you've bought toward them.
Right.
And then once those are going, then you can make the big shot. So like you've got a blue, a gold, a red, and a green. Yep, just grab one in doubt. Take, and now you can probably pick one of those. I want a peak. My words can't use them.
Right. Huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
So I think I can. No, I gotta get these bottom ones, huh?
They're cheap. Yep, they get your engine going.
All right.
Ah, damn. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I did it, everybody. If you're listening to audio, I did it. I picked a card at random, and I really showed Evan that he's not in charge anymore.
I showed Evan that he and his black cherry vanilla seltzer water can get out.
Yep. You can just go ahead and leave. This thing keeps distracting me like I'm like a dog with a squirrel. Like it keeps doing this like little shiny prism thing, and I'm like, what does that mean? Why is it shining on
Why
me?
is it? Why is it
Does it
doing
want me
that?
to
I don't.
touch that? It wants me to touch that, and I was like, no, don't touch that one. And I was like, oh, all right, I won't.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, game. But yeah, for those of you who are watching, this is definitely looks like a game from 1995.
Oh yeah, the app. Yeah, app is not great. Um, I believe they probably have it on TTS, but I mean the bonuses, Jay, will be under the 2 hour time frame, so you can always just return it.
Yep.
Steam return it. Though I do enjoy having a one to
No, it's
play
it's good
Splendor.
to have options, like and I just gotta follow this game a little bit better and figure out how to play it, and I'll be good to go. Everything keeps shining. I don't know what to do. All right.
Yeah, Splendor. Just focus on buying the bottom ones until you have like, for example, there's a lot of diamond at the top.
Yeah.
And so you might want to try to get those 2 diamond mines at the bottom. That'll help you get discounts.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh my god.
So I've been doing a board game group at my work, and that's been coming out pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
We did Ticket to Ride. The first time I put on a conductor hat, had a bandana. The prizes were train whistles. That
Oh
people were like really into those train whistles. Like
yeah.
at first I brought them out. I'm like, oh, no one will care. It'll be like a joke. And then as soon as I brought them out, people were like, yo, what I gotta do to win that train whistle. So that was fun. Uh, we actually had 8 people
Oh,
total
that's
like
good.
that.
Yeah,
So
that's
we had
good.
2 games of 4 going. Yeah, that was crazy. I was expecting like 2 people to show up,
Yep.
and then for me to be like, well, you and I can have a ticket to ride. Then I made tickets as I came in, and then I asked for tickets to the table. Like, I got to make it kind of fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's great.
and then next one's gonna be Sheriff of Nottingham, and then I've got my hat, and I do a
Hmm.
gravelly Cockney voice as best I can, and that's a good time.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Because Sheriff of Nottingham actually is a pretty fun game.
It is.
I like it because it's that bluffing, but people don't get like so. Take like, have you ever played like the Resistance or Coup,
Mm-hmm.
where people get like really upset when you start calling them liars,
Oh
and you're
yeah.
not calling. I'm not calling Jay Shalansky a liar
Right.
as a person, as a active character. I'm calling in right now in the game. He is lying to me. Right? There's a difference, and so people get real.
Yeah, it's not like Secret Hitler's a ton of fun. And you could call people a liar, and that's like the whole
Yeah.
that's like the whole point of it. Like, so we were playing with my family, and their friends were over, and I'm gonna say a bad word here, everybody. So prepare yourselves. But my parents' friend, the husband, like wouldn't didn't believe my mom got the cards that she put out, and she goes, why don't you believe me? And he's an Irish guy, and he goes, because you're a lying whore. And like, I was just like, yeah, mom. Like, and
Mom,
like
you
her,
do be lying a lot though.
yeah, and her face was just like my mom's very funny. So like our whole goal when we visit my mom and dad is like try to get my mom to say the F word, because she doesn't very often, but you just got to like say things to her until she does. And so it's like this really fun game that we have. So like having someone, oh, I got to get rid of one of my tokens. I'm in too many. But yeah, but like hearing somebody say that to my mom was hilarious. It was so
That's
good.
hilarious. I man, okay, yeah, I can't beat that. Oh, where's it going with that anyway? Oh yeah, uh
Sheriff of Nottingham feels good. Like it doesn't. It's not a bad feels, right?
yeah, yeah, because when someone's calling your bluff or liar, like you make little you talk about it in a voice like, oh, but me lord, it's only 4 apples. I
Yeah,
swears it by
yeah,
my last pence. And then I at the other side of the table, I go, this peasant thinks she can get in, and I
right.
bribe the sheriff to
Yeah,
open it. I'm like, 2 pence says you open it, sheriff, and then like it's like the same thing. Like, you're kind of it's all against one person, but everybody is the bad guy
yeah,
twice.
yeah.
So it doesn't like you don't feel like attacked really, like, because people get weird, not weird, but they
Yep,
can get emotional about it. So it's nice because you still get to do that bluffing, that lying, but it goes quicker. No one feels like like it's not a big deal.
right.
And there's something very satisfying about that snap when you open the little bag.
Yep.
Like that's very
Yeah, it's
we
got
have
that
a
like
rule.
tactile thing to it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, congratulations.
What? Who do you or me?
Yeah, see the characters on the far right.
Yeah. Oh,
If you get
nice.
that many of those mines or whatever built up,
Mm-hmm.
you get to pick them as extra victory points.
Whoa. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, all right.
I'm actually probably doing a pretty dog water training on this for you. We may have should have gone over the game before we got on the
I
cast, but this is
legitimately have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just randomly doing stuff, so it's fun. Whatever.
see,
Figure it
I'm
out as
having
I
a
go.
great time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just kind of figuring out as it goes.
Okay.
By the way, I love on the Facebook stream, it actually puts subtitles in there for us.
Oh,
It's like, okay,
so is it translating me saying dog water, dog water,
I
dog
hope
water?
so. Instead
Perfect.
of mine, it said mind. Very
Oh,
good.
got it wrong, AI. Not today.
You're not getting me today. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta give back one of these. I'll give one of those back. All right.
All right, now I can try
All
to
right.
shoot for. I need black. Do I need more red? No, I got a lot of red. Red's covered. Let's go black and green. All right, I need black. And then, okay. You can buy any of the ones when you look at the table that show green. Those are your ones you can pick up.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm doing
Well,
it,
well.
Evan. I'm doing it. I'm so good at this game. Where are those cards going? Where are the cards, Evan? Where are they?
They just see when you on your bottom of your screen where you've got all
Yep.
your numbers, how many chips you have. The
Yep.
number to the left
Yep.
is how many of those cards you have. Number to the right
Oh,
is
nice. Yeah. All right.
how many coins you have.
Oh. Uh-huh. 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 It's
Uh-huh.
all becoming clear to me. So in this second row it says 2 and then ruby. So do I need to have 2 rubies to buy that?
Nope, the 2 is actually the victory point.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I have
loud.
to have 5 brown to buy it. I understand now. Well,
Sorry, it got really loud when I clicked the
oh,
win thing.
you defeated me. Well, that makes me sad.
So the 2 means the 2 to the left is the victory points. And so if you own that card, you have 2 victory points plus you get a red discount.
Oh, all right. Sure. Okay.
Oh,
Well, that's a game.
jeez. All right. I swear the actual board game is very good, even if the app doesn't quite represent it correctly.
No, I think it's fine. Listen. My attention span was very low for that. So, we did it. There's just a lot of numbers and stuff going on. Yeah. We could you want to try it again? We could try it again if you want, I guess.
Do you want to play again, buddy?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
All right, making another game. Here we go. Same thing, same password. Let's do this, Evan. I'm gonna get everybody else watching my misery. All right, here we go.
You don't have to play.
No, I
You
do.
play
Let's do it.
something
I got
else.
it now. I'm on to it. I'm on to
Oh
it,
boy.
everybody. I hope you're all enjoying this. It's gonna be our best podcast ever.
I
Get in
hope you
here.
like this.
Come on, Ebolris. Let's go.
I'm in. All
Let's
right, so
go.
Splendor strategy.
All right, we got this. All right. Okay. So I think I'm onto it. So the numbers with the circles, that's how much it is to buy that.
Yes.
And then as I get those cards, that discounts me 1 or 2 the next time when I go to buy something on the next level.
Yeah, so that number on the left
Mhm.
of the card
Yep.
is the victory point total it gives
Got it.
you.
Okay.
And then each one with a gem gives you 1 discount of that gem type.
Gotcha. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, cool.
I was blindly clicking before, so
Oh god.
it's going to
Okay.
be much better.
Yeah, so you look at the bottom one,
Yep.
and then you see my strategy when I play Splendors. I look at the bottom row, then I look at the top row, and I think, well, okay, so to get 4 victory points and the ruby,
Yep.
it's 7 green. So I should try to buy green because I want to buy that eventually. But if you see
Right.
me buying green, you may like
Makes sense.
pick it up. Right? There's some counterplay.
Yep.
Like I was saying before, I have a lot of fond memories of playing this at on summer days with my friends. Just outside listening to the radio. Like Splendor's like a great quick pickup game.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
need
I
do
think I
that.
was just so distraught by the user interface of this and the music that I can focus now. So I'm okay now. All right. Now I get it.
You know what? It's because the music's off. You're not into it.
Yeah,
You're not feeling the beat.
that could be it.
But this looks good. Are you going to Gen Con, Jay?
Undecided. Maybe
Okay.
I might go. I think it'll depend on what's going on with Onslaught, you know. I don't maybe Legion. Who knows? I don't know. My head's not in the Gen Con place right now, you know?
I'm going. I just don't know the specifics. Yeah, I'll be there because it's Gen Con's a blast. Uh,
Yep.
it's a real good time. But also I'll probably play Legion, probably do Onslaught. Though, like honestly, if it's gonna be like a 2-day Legion event and I lose like game one, I might just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go do Gen Con, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's plenty of Gen Con stuff I could be doing. So I'm not sure yet what my uh I'm like 80% sure I'm gonna go to Gen Con though. It's
All right.
even if it's just to get that gosh darn Luke and Vader alt sculpt.
Right.
I'll just keep showing up as all the characters I play. So like first there's me, then the outlaw for my stream shows up in like cowboy hat with a
Yeah.
mask on. I'm in cosplay, partner. Is this where that Luke and Vader statue I hear so much about? Like,
Perfect. I love it.
and then I come back as the wizard, so I've got the crappy beard on my wizard hat and just, oh, traveler, is this where you get the Luke and
Boy, this second row is real tough, huh?
yeah. So you just grab and pull.
Isn't there somewhere where you can pull a card out of the like you draw like out of the
Uh
decks to the side or something?
you can I think you can blind draw one and
Hmm.
pick up a gold coin for that. But really you're just picking up coins to uh
Oh snap! Now I've done it.
all right, then I want that.
Yeah, I think Gen. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on a couple. We'll see. Maybe Gen Con. Maybe.
Say it'd be a good game uplink booth.
Yeah. Well, I can't get a booth there. I've been
Oh,
trying.
yeah.
I've been trying for a long time to get a fifth trooper booth, and it's just not happening.
Fifth Trooper booth.
Yeah.
I hear they're handsome. Why aren't they
Oh.
there?
oh. Oh.
They're devilish good looks. They were too attractive.
Yeah. That's.
But I'd like to see if Snap Ships ever comes out.
Yeah, they were at
It,
Adepticon. They were over
yep.
by our booth.
They're cool. It's such a cool idea. I'm in,
It's
man. I got
interesting. So
Snap
I did
Ships.
see
Like,
they got mechas now too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking pretty good.
How about the game just come out and then let's worry about other stuff?
Yeah, that's actually. How about you just give me a product?
Yeah.
So that looks cool. I want to get into. I meant to try to stop by Warlord Games to see John. Their
Oh yeah, I did too. He was super busy though. Every time I went
oh,
over
he was
there.
getting killed.
Yeah.
It kind of like I always feel like because we only really talk about you think about like 40K
Mhm.
and Legion and all these other big skirmish games. You kind of forget like Warlord Games sometimes, or at least I do.
Yeah.
And I'm always worried. I'm like, I don't want them to go out of business. I want them to make product and do well.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking about them like, oh, that's a problem, right? Like, I
Yeah.
need to like. I'm sure there's plenty of bolt action podcasts and stuff out there.
Oh yeah. I'm sure there is.
All right, I need another plan. Okay, here you go.
Who me?
Yep.
Couldn't be. Let's see here. What looks delicious to me? Um
Talk out your plan. What are you
no,
looking at
no,
here?
no, no. I'm not giving you my plan.
What
What
card do
you
you think
lost
you'd
your
like
mind?
the most? What would you be the saddest if I pulled?
What are you crazy? I'm going to go with that one. All right.
Okay. Emerald's good. A lot of like there's a 7 ruby in the corner and also a lot of emerald in the middle.
Yeah.
That was a good pull. No blue. No blue. Red. There's a lot of red though. All right. So I've got that. I've got I'm looking forward to Shatterpoint now.
Yep.
I will probably be doing content about that
Yep.
because that's just what we do.
Faux show.
But I wasn't looking forward to it, but then like they can make because you only really want to play the cool characters, right?
Yeah.
Like Legion is you pick 2 cool characters and then a bunch of nobodies, right? Like the Rebel Trooper, the Stormtrooper. Um, and so to get just to play the cool characters might be an interesting idea.
Yeah. It's I played it. I demoed it. It was all right. I definitely need to get my hands on it.
Yeah,
Just because holy moly, look at that one.
it's good.
Yeah, I definitely got to get my hands on it to kind of understand a little bit better. But yeah, I think it has potential to being good. And like I know some people were like worried about it being uh like, taking Legion's place, but I can tell you there is no
No,
concerns with that.
no. It's a completely different like,
Yeah.
and it's not quite MCP Legion, but it has some like crossover rules that are very
Yeah.
similar. I need 2 of those. Gib. No, that's gonna be cool. What else is coming out soon? Oh, geez,
Oh yeah.
uh, Jedi Survivor,
Yeah,
Fallen Order
that
Jedi
looks good.
Survivor. Dude, I might just take the day off from work, like, because I won't have
Ah,
time to
fuck.
play it.
No, that's good. Okay, that's all right.
I won't have time to actually get to play it, so
Right.
it's like, if I take the day off, at least I can guarantee I'll get to play it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That looks really cool. You feeling okay, buddy? You look a little tired.
I'm exhausted, dude. It's been a long day. It's like
Look a little sleepy.
well, for you people out there, I'm trying to like create content. I think this is my fourth or fifth podcast this week. So plus we're like knee deep in trying to get Storm Tide going for the next season and so there's just a lot going on right now and I think like literally everyone at my house has been sick like one week after another, so it's just like it's just a lot right now. The old thing. All right. Oh, you can't take if there's the last one, you can't take it. All right, that's fine. Um,
Oh, the last gem? You can
yeah,
take the last. You can
I
take the last
I
one.
can't take this blue one.
I wonder.
So it says there's two, and I want to take two blue, and it won't
Oh!
let
You can
me.
only take one. You can
Yeah,
only take one. Yeah, if it's under a certain amount, you
right.
can't pull the. Yeah. So I walked into our local game store.
Yes.
Uh, what was it? Last Friday, and I had all that swag in the back of my car. So Jay muled all of my stuff back for me,
Yeah.
from Adepticon swag, and I walked in. There was people playing War Machine. I could not believe it. So I went in the back. I gave him that tank. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
whoever wins gets this tank. I like, wow, really? And I'm like, My brother,
Heck
I
yeah,
will never
buddy.
play this. Yeah, we'll never play
Yeah.
this game. Like, here, take it. Then,
Yeah.
uh, one of my friends, with him and his buddy were playing MCP, and I'm like, you get a tank, take out that Red Skull tank. I'm like, here you go. I
Yeah.
will never play a ultimate encounter because I only play things competitively because I'm miserable. But I'm like, here. He's like, wow, this is like $90. I'm like, yeah, don't want it.
Yeah.
Then
I'm so glad I spent all that time and effort for you, Evan, to carry that across multiple state lines for you to just give it
multiple
to some
state,
random people at the store. Way to
some
go.
random people.
Some
You know what, Jay?
randos.
You're making people's day. That's
I'm not making anybody's day. I didn't get credit for that.
oh my god. Get credit. You know what, Jay? The uh the best good deeds are
This
done in
is
silence.
no false. As a marketing and PR professional, I could tell you that is not true.
Oh damn, look at you. Oh okay.
Whoop
Oh
whoop.
Jay turned on all of a sudden. Okay, I was just
All I
like,
need to
yeah,
do is flop like a fish in one game, and the next one I'm down. I know what I'm doing.
yeah. I think you might get me
I
here.
just had to screw it up
You
once.
need 3 more points, and you got me.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on
Damn, I
that.
was just dirtling, man. All right.
How dare you? Um, don't sleep on me, brother. I'm coming for
Don't
you.
call it a comeback.
Uh, oh, okay. When can I? How do I get these people to the side?
You have to have that many cards. So you need the
Oh,
top row. You need to have three
cards.
white,
Yeah, I got you.
three
Four.
blue, three
Okay,
green.
so I need blue. Okay. That's one way to win. Shoot. I'll take a diamond, a green, and a red. Okay.
Oh crap!
Oh,
I
oh
think.
crap.
I think I have thine lost this game.
You've been splendored.
Well, that's good. That's the comeback. We'll have to have a showdown later, another episode.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But yo, I'm keeping that kill team box. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, dude, I know that was so. I carded not only your stuff, but like a bunch of other people's stuff back here. And one person, I'm shipping their box to them, and they're like, "Yeah, you can take whatever you want. It's like trade." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take Kill Team."
Because I kept kill team. I kept most of it. I kept kill team, kept Delmamu, because he's cool. Actually, the two puzzles.
Yeah.
My roommate and his kids got into those, so they actually putting one together. So that's cool. Yeah, a lot of it I've started sorting out. I never sorted out my Nova swag from last year, so I have this
Yeah.
like box of miniatures.
Well, I did have the option to get the VIG. And I chose not to because I was literally looking in my office and looking at the 3 bags of Adepticon stuff from the last time that I haven't opened. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
dude, I can't. And that
honestly.
is what they call Splendor,
Oh, you got me. Nice.
right? Yeah,
I think
dude.
so. Good job.
You got to finish the round, dog.
Honestly, I hit 9 points. Sorry, I wasn't. I'm like, man, I just wasn't paying attention when I was buying. Uh, oh wow, that was close. Because
Yeah.
that next turn I got that. Choose a title. I'll take that one. So I was only off by 3 points. Okay, that was a game. That was a good game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's so it's funny. I think Evan has seen this with me in the past with games, but it's like, um, all I need, like the first time through, I'm usually hot trash because I'm like
Yeah, it's
trying to
starting.
take it all in and like think about it. And then generally the next game, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got it. I just need to see it like be played once. Like, Evan is in our group, Evan's very much the like rule reader. Like, he reads the rules and he's like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I got this. This is how you play. And then I'm with everything in my life. Like, this is why I was such like garbage in like regular high school. Like college I did good in, but like high school was garbage because it's like I need to like be hands on and like see it being done and then I absorb it. Like so that's
Yeah,
like that's why like I thrive in the on the internet and YouTube because I'm just like I like I tell people like, oh yeah, I could do anything in like 2 weeks. Like I'll just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and I can work it out. You know, like I got the kids a car, like a cheap couple $100 car, and there's a bunch of stuff broken with it. And I was just like, hey, yeah, we're gonna fix it. And they were like, oh, you know how to fix cars? I'm like, I mean, a little, but we'll just look on YouTube and we'll just work it out. And that's what we did. And we like replaced the door handles and new battery, and we're
oh,
gonna
that's cool.
change.
Is that what that car was? Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
actually ask you about that
that
when
little red
I
one.
was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, one of our neighbors was selling it. It was his son's like in his mid 20s, and it was his son's first car, and they wanted his son got a brand new car and was just selling it for like a couple $100. And I was like, I looked up the value, and the value was like 1,200, and they were selling it for like 3 or 4, and I was like, okay. And so then we just put a couple $100 into it, fixing it up and stuff and parts, and so it's a good little beater car for them to like learn to drive, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. Hey, Tim
Nice.
Hannon. Tim says I only play things complete competitively because I'm miserable. Said he felt that. So yeah.
Like, that's just it, man. That's just how it be.
But yeah, so there's this week's the fifth tile. For those of you listening on audio, I'm very sorry. We did our best to talk to you. I hope that it comes out well. If not, come check us out on the video side because it's better.
It's true.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. Join us again next week, and also to tomorrow for those of you watching this live. But if you guys on Thursday, the audio version of this will be up, and then also our brand new Onslaught Dungeons Dragons Onslaught podcast will be up tomorrow or Thursday as well. So join us on that too, and yeah. Thank you for all your support and for being here. And if you like all the content, subscribe to our Patreon and support all of our content creators. So, yeah, that's it.
Cool.
What do you think, Evan? You good?
I'm good.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you